Hi, my name is Stephanie Robbins, and I am the CEO and president of Robbins Plumbing here in Phoenix, Arizona. And something I am insanely passionate about is the hybrid water heater. It is the water heater of the future that's available to us today. And I sincerely, in my personal and professional opinion, think, well, if you have an electric water heater, you should have a hybrid. There, I said it. So let's talk about, if you have one, what does it look like, DIY ability to maintain one. They are not like a standard water heater. That's why they're so much better. So the first thing that you can do DIY that will help your hybrid water heater function at the highest efficiency that it can do is constantly clean the air filter. So there is a filter at the top of the water heater that you can pull out depending on the brand. And some pull out on the side, but most pull out from the top. But just like your air conditioner, because at the top of your hybrid water heater is a heat pump. It is a lot like an air conditioner. It is taking hot air and it is making it hot water. But in that process is a lot of air. And in air, in our garages where most of our water heaters are, well, there's debris, dirt, lint, dust, all that good stuff. So everyone's a little different on how often they should check their filter, but that's something you want to be hyper aware of and checking yours regularly. If you check it at 3 months and it's still clean, then you're probably someone who could check it once a year. If you have a lot of activity going on in your garage, like I do, you should check it a lot. Like my dryer is venting into my garage. Got to check the filter all the time, but it's easy. You take the screen out, you can wash it off, make sure it's thoroughly dry, and put it back in. Bam, easy DIY. You don't have to replace it, you clean it, knock the stuff off, we're good to go. The other thing that you can do DIY is flush your water heater. I highly recommend that this is done on an annual basis. And we have a video on flushing your water heater that's electric, and it's pretty similar to a hybrid. It's got the two elements, a similar protocol. And it's not something you want to just blindly do without watching this video, but if you're a DIYer and you want to take this on, I have a video for that on how to do it correctly and not mess it up. And by mess it up, I mean not doing certain things correctly that, blow the top element up and that kind of stuff. But it is something that for the ambitious go-getter DIYer at home, you could absolutely do. I just recommend that you watch our video first so you understand the protocol, because I really cover that in detail. Another thing in the process, and this is every water heater, not just a hybrid, is a temperature and pressure relief valve, known as a TNP, is on every water heater. That is a safety mechanism. If it's not working and the pressure in your hybrid water heater becomes too extensive or the temperature becomes too extensive, this relief valve is meant to turn on and relieve that pressure or temperature. If that's not working, you have what is known as a rocket in your garage or your laundry room, wherever your water heater may be. So in the process of flushing your water heater is checking that TNP valve. Again, that's on the video where you let it release, make sure it seals, that kind of thing, and you're making sure that works. And this is something you should be doing on an annual basis because it really is a major safety concern. If you don't believe me, Google it on Mythbusters. rocket when the TNP doesn't work and that water heater exceeds the pressure or exceeds the temperature. Blows right through the garage roof. Boom, gone. So thank you, Mythbusters, for proving my point. Now, I have two that are not what I would consider DIY okay, I don't necessarily consider them DIY, but I'm gonna say you could, if you're super ambitious, take this on, but I'm not recommending it. And that is checking your anode rod. So the anode rod in your water heater is meant to take on the minerals in the water. And we have a video on that and links on that that explain what an anode rod is, so I'm not gonna go into detail on that. But the only way to check your anode rod is, well, two ways. You can take the entire top off of your hybrid, please don't do that, and try to pull it out. Please don't do that. That's even challenging for experts to take the anode rod out. And the other way to check it is you're draining the entire water heater and you're pulling an element out and you're looking inside there in the flashlight to check that. Now that's a service that we provide as far as flushing it and maintaining it, is we're trying to check that anode rod for its health and viability, because it is insanely important to have that be healthy for the lifespan of your water heater. But I'm sending pros, and they have the tools and the skills, and those skills pay the bills. So if something goes wrong, like, they know which screw to turn. You may find yourself in a situation without hot water because you can't get the element back in and blah, blah, blah. So that's a high risk DIY. The other high risk DIY, high risk, again, it's out there on YouTube and the Google, so I'm gonna tell you about it, but I don't recommend it, is checking and inspecting your heat pump. Even plumbers don't check your heat pump. Guess why? It's an AC component. Really, you can take the cover off and you can look at this thing, but the second you start fiddling with it, you've voided your warranty. So I know there's a lot of things out there, but ultimately, if you're just looking for it to be clean, you know, oh yeah, clean it off, don't touch it. If you touch it, you break it. You void your warranty. And your hybrid, depending on the brand, comes with a 10-year warranty. So that DIY is, don't mess that up, please. Please, please don't mess that up. So as curious as some of us get, well, not me, I just want things to work. But as curious as some of my guys even get, I wanna know how it works. That's nice. I get that, but don't touch it, you'll break it. So I have seen a lot of Google out there and checking that, but don't touch it. You can look at it, but don't touch it. Feel me? So if you have a hybrid water heater, or you're curious about a hybrid water heater, then you should definitely reach out to my team. This is something we specialize in and something I'm passionate about. Then you can definitely reach out to us for a consultation, or even getting on a maintenance plan for your hybrid water heater and making it last from that 10 years to 20 years. Water quality matters, maintenance matters, but that investment, whoosh, you're expected to save $4,500 in electricity for the first 10 years. Imagine if you took that to 20 by maintaining it right. That's what I'm talking about. So you can, of course, reach us at 623-486-4657 or on our website at robinsplumbing.com. And of course, our team will take amazing care of you and see what you got going on and help get a plan in place so that your hybrid is protected for a very, very long time.